going on, my fellow Digidorks? It's your good mate Tro here. MaloMyotismon is back for BT-16. We have got brand new support, including Arukenimon and Mummymon as a tamer. We got brand new MaloMyotismon, of course. And we get to use our Myotismon Ace in this deck as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And don't forget to comment what you think on this deck list. And if you get a chance, you should check out DC Go. It's a brand new Digimon card game emulator that works really well. It's heaps of fun. It takes a little bit to set up, so you might want to go to Huang Zero's channel to get an installation guide off him, but I suggest you check it out. Alright, let's get stuck into this deck list. Engage!
Like a Digimon, Digivolving up to a champion. Searching out my megas, cause I'm breaking hard. Gaining memory, check security. My strategies will make sure you will master up your Digi-Destiny.
Alright, first up on our deck list, our Digitama. We're going to be running 4 copies of MaloMyotismon, using inheritable under deletion. By trashing 1 level 5 or higher Digimon card in your hand, we can draw 2. That's fantastic for any purple deck that will be eating out of its own trash. And then we've got 1 copy of MaloMyotismon for BT3. I just wanted to run the 5 Digitama because we've got Ukamons in this deck, so we'll be going through our Digitama quite a bit. And that's got the undeletion, draw 1 and trash 1 in our hand. Alright, onto our level 3s. We're going to be running 4 copies of Devimon from BT-15. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Myotismon in its text among them to your hand, and return the rest to the bottom of the deck. If you added cards, you can trash a card in your hand, and then it's got Retaliation in its inheritables, which is always handy. And because he's got Myotismon in his text, we can play him with the on deletion. What is it? The Arukenimon and Mummymon tamer. All right, and then we've got 4 copies of Ukamon. Of course, your turn. Once per turn, one of your Digimon moves from breeding area to battle area, and they hatch in the breeding area, and then gain a memory. Yeah, he's fantastic, just when you need some extra rookies in any deck, really. And your turn, once per turn, we've got 4 copies, of BT-16, Ukamon. Your turn, once per turn, when one of your Digimon moves from the breeding area to the battle area, deal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card or 1 Tamer card among them to your hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, then you can hatch in your breeding area, classic Ukamon style. Yeah, great for searching out the cards that you need, that Digimon card or that Tamer card that you might need for this deck. Alright, so we got no champions for this deck, so onto our level 5s, onto our ultimates. We're going to be running 4 copies of Mummymon, BT-16. It's got Retaliation. On play, we draw 2, trash 2 cards in our hand. Then on deletion, from your trash without paying the cost, you may play 1 Tamer card with Myotismon in its text and without the same name as any of the other Tamers. So basically, well, we can only play Yuko or the Arukenimon and Mummymon, so you just got to play one or the other if you got the other one out. And then we've got 4 copies of Arukenimon, who's our blocker. On play, we reveal the top 5 cards of our deck, trash 2 purple cards among them, return the rest to the bottom of the deck, then on deletion, from your trash without paying the cost, you may play 1 Tamer card with Myotismon in its text without the same name as any other Tamers. So same basic strategy there. Then we've got 3 copies of Myotismon from BT8. He's when Digivolving, trash 2 cards of our deck, then you may play 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Card from your trash without paying its memory cost, so we won't actually be Digivolving in this deck. So I prefer to have 4 copies of the Ace, but I only have 2 copies of the Myotismon Ace. So yeah, I would definitely recommend running 4 of this guy and less of this guy, but I just needed as many Myotismon as possible. So yeah, he's got a good inheritable though. If this Digimon has Myotismon in its name, you may play 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Akama from your hand, or trash, suspended without paying its memory cost. Great setup. And yes, the Myotismon Ace, who is our blocker, then on play when Digivolving, you may play 1 purple level 3 Digimon card or 1 purple Tamer card from your trash without paying the cost. That comes in handy in any situation, especially when you've got your MaloMyotismon out, the new one, and you can trash top card of your opponent's security whenever you play Digimon by an effect. So yeah, he's fantastic. Alright, onto our level 6s. We're going to be running 4 copies of MaloMyotismon from BT8. So he's on players. If there are 5 or more cards with Myotismon in their names in your trash, you can delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon and trash top card of your opponent's security stack. And then when Digivolving, trash top 5 cards of your deck. Then if there's a card with Myotismon in its name in your trash, you can gain a memory. So he's fantastic. More of a late game strategy, this guy. So we're going to be running 4 copies of the brand new MaloMyotismon, which is who we really want to get out. So he's when Digivolving, when attacking. By deleting one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, delete one of your opponent's unsuspecting Digimon. If this effect didn't delete an opponent's Digimon, delete one of their Tamers. And then the all turns once per turn, when an effect deletes another Digimon or Tamer, trash top card of your opponent's security stack. So yeah, you can see the strategy that sort of works in with this deck here. So it's fantastic. And then we've got the 1 copy of DeathXmon. When you would play this card, reduce its memory cost for 3 for each Digimon and Tamer your opponent has in play. On play when Digivolving, Digivolve 1, all your opponent's Digimon, then delete all your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. So yeah, bit of a board clearer. He's always handy in decks like this, especially decks where you can Digivolve just in case, but usually get your on play for quite cheap. Then end of opponent's turn, once per turn, delete all your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. So yeah, that works out great. Alright, onto our Tamers. We're going to be running 4 copies of Arukenimon and Mamimon. Your turn. When Arukenimon or Mamimon will be played from your hand, by deleting this Tamer, reduce the play cost by 3. So you get to play that for cheap, and then the on deletion of the Tamer, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card with -1 in its text from your trash without paying the cost. At the next end of your opponent's turn, delete it. So that way we can, if you work out your strategy right, you can definitely get our Myotismon. It's definitely going to be deleted, which means you can definitely suspend your Yukio if he's out, and delete him to play a MaloMyotismon. So yeah, that's how it kind of works there. And then we've got 4 copies, of course, of Yukio. All turns, when one of your Digimon Myotismon in its name is deleted, you may suspend this Tamer to gain a memory. And then end of opponent's turn, if this Tamer is suspended, you may delete this Tamer to play a MaloMyotismon from your trash. Just like I was talking about before. So yeah, if you cycle these cards properly, then this deck has unbelievable power. And then we've got 2 copies of Louis, just because we've got our Ukamons there, and he's really handy. So on play, you may move one of your level 3 or higher Digimon from the breeding area to the battle area. And then your turn, when one of your Digimon moves from the breeding area to the battle area, spending this Tamer, you gain a memory. So potentially 2 memory there if you got the first promo, the promo Uko out. So yeah, really tough there. Alright, onto our options. We're going to be running 3 copies of Venom in a Fusion. Main, by trashing 1 card, Digimon card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose level is less than or equal to the trash card's level. When a card with Myotismon in its text is trashed by this effect, draw 2. So pretty self-explanatory. If you need to get your Myotismons or MaloMyotismons in the trash and delete something and draw, I mean, this is just a fantastic card, perfect card for this deck. And then we've got 2 copies of Pandemonium Flame. Always handy. You may delete one of your Digimon to delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with a level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. Again, just to have a bit more control over our own board. Sometimes things don't get deleted, and we need to take it into our own hands. And then we've got just the 1 copy of Miss Memory Boost. We'll use more of this card. I can only find the 1 in my alt arts, but main, trash top 2 cards of your deck and draw 1. Then place this card in the battle area. And then, yeah, the main delay, gain 2 memory. It's just always handy, and yeah, anything with trashing cards in a purple deck is always powerful. Alright, that's it for the deck list. Onto the strategy guide. Okay, Digibronies, the strategy to this deck is quite simple. You'll at least want to have a rookie and a Tamer in your opening hand. So we'll start off by hatching. Digivolving into Ukamon, draw for Digivolving. And then we shall simply play our Arukenimon and Mamimon Tamer for a cost of 4, passing turn. Once turn has passed, we draw for turn. We shall raise our Ukamon out of raising area, and when one of our Digimon moves from the breeding area to the battle area, we may hatch in the breeding area and gain 1 memory. We shall then Digivolve into another Ukamon for a cost of 1, draw for Digivolving, and then we shall swing with our Ukamon at security. If he is deleted, on deletion, by trashing 1 level 5 or higher Digimon card in our hand, we can draw 2 cards. We shall trash a MaloMyotismon and draw 2. And then we shall play a Mamimon from our hand for a reduced cost of 3, making it cost 3 by deleting our Arukenimon and Mamimon Tamer. On play, we can draw 2 cards and then trash 2 cards in our hand. We shall trash a Yukio and a MaloMyotismon. And then, Tamers on deletion, we can play a level 5 or lower Digimon card with Myotismon in its text from our trash without paying the cost. We shall play Myotismon. And then on play, we may play a purple level 3 Digimon card or 1 purple Tamer card from our trash without paying the cost. We shall play a Yukio. We shall then Digivolve our Mamimon into MaloMyotismon for a cost of 5. And when Digivolving, by deleting one of our Tamers, we can delete one of our opponent's unsuspended Digimon, and if this effect didn't delete an opponent's Digimon, we can delete one of their Tamers. And then when an effect deletes one of their other Digimon or Tamers once per turn, we can trash the top card of their security stack. At the end of the opponent's turn, our Myotismon Ace will be deleted, which means overflow 3, putting it back to their turn, but also, once per turn, when an effect deletes one of your other Digimon or Tamers, we can trash another security card. Once turn has passed, we draw for turn. We shall raise our Ukamon out of raising area, and then we can reveal top 3 cards of our deck and add 1 Digimon or 1 Tamer card to them, and then hatch in our breeding area. We shall grab a MaloMyotismon. Rest go to the bottom of the deck. shall then Digivolve in the breeding area into an Ultimon, draw for Digivolving, and then play our Louis tamer, and on play we can raise out of the raising area, and then gain 1 memory if we suspend him for raising out of the raising area, and Ultimon gains us 1 memory as well, and allows us to hatch once more. We can then swing in with MaloMyotismon, and when attacking, or when Digivolving, by deleting one of our other Digimon or Tamers, delete one of our opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So we shall delete our Louis, and then once per turn, when an effect deletes one of our Tamers or Digimon, we can trash top card of their security. And then we just swing for game. It's as simple as that, Digibronies. Don't forget to like and subscribe.